All right, hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk about how to talk to clients about SEO, right? Clients, they need to know a little bit about SEO. But let's be real for a second here. Most clients, prospective clients anyway, they don't really know the first thing about SEO. Despite not knowing it, not knowing how to do it, not really knowing maybe even what the words stand for. They know that they need it. This is the reason why local SEO is such a good industry to be in. There's a high level of need, there's a high level of market awareness, and there's just, generally high price point for it. SEO is definitely one of those things where, you get what you pay for. You pay somebody $200 a month, you're going to get $200 a month worth of SEO, which is not all that much. Or, the guy might even wreck your site. I've had a bunch of clients who did that in the past, and now I'm working with them at a much higher price point, and they regret ever having done that, but we have to clean their site up first. But, anyway, so, most business owners, we can kind of think, most business owners, they're numbers kind of people, right? They want to know if they invest in SEO, if they spend X amount of dollars, what kind of return can they get? To get that kind of information, we're going to need some numbers from them. So, when you're talking to clients about SEO, whether that's, through, emailing, you're calling them, you're meeting them at a conference thing or whatever it is, if they're seriously interested in SEO, you're going to want to get some numbers from them. One of those is, you want to get their average website conversion rate. If they have that, you want to know what their close rate is. You want to know what their average customer price point is. These are numbers that, if you can get them from a client, it's going to make selling SEO to them a lot easier. But the thing is, just not everybody is going to have these numbers. But, you can kind of, even if you only have one or two of these, you can still kind of show them how much potentially you can kind of guesstimate a conversion rate and guesstimate a close rate, if they only know how much an average customer is worth to them. Next thing you want to do is you want to do some quick keyword research, right? You want to know how many searches a month, the top keywords that they want are getting, and again, you can do this ahead of time, as well. Like, you don't have to actually ask them what keywords do you want to rank for. You can kind of just go out there and estimate them as well. SEMrush is my favorite tool, for doing some quick keyword research. It's a paid tool, but you can do, up to 10 searches a day with it, on the free version. And if you switch computers, you can get another 10. So, I always like to do that. So, start with niche plus town or city, in SEMrush. Just grab the search volume from that first keyword there, or even the first few, and then the first few of the related keywords that SEMrush suggests, just to kind of get a rough estimate of how much potential traffic is out there for these guys, right? If they wanted to do SEO, so how many more searches a month could they have? Could have people coming into the site like that. Then it's math time, right? So from here, just pretty much add up those search volumes. And then you're going to multiply it by 0.30. The average click-through rate for the first organic search result is just like a little bit higher than 30%. So, that's the number when you multiply it by 0.30. That's the number of new website visitors, they can expect if they work with you. If you can get them to the number one spot for all those keywords here, that's the search volume that they can expect to come to their website. More math, right? But then if you take that number and, if you have their conversion rate for new website visitors, multiply that conversion rate by the number of new visitors, and you could take that even further, grab their close rate for new inquiries and your average sales price, and you can give them $1 ROI on their investment with you. This stuff is crazy complicated, and I know that. I'm kind of my head is hurting a little bit from that as well. But here's the truth of the matter, guys. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have to do this. Look, honestly, you're just not going to have to do this kind of math for the majority of business owners. This is for two reasons. If they don't know their numbers, you would be surprised at the number of businesses that just don't know their vital metrics. And, number two, they just don't care. The promise of being on the first page of Google for any keyword is really enough of a value proposition for them to shell out the money, regardless of how much potential ROI it is. For local business owners, they're kind of a proud bunch of folks, and they want to be at the top, right? It doesn't really matter, if they're already booked up for the whole year or whatever it is. I'm working with a client right now. They literally cannot take on any more business for the next year because they're all booked up, but they still want to be number one. So, it's just that allure. It's very tempting for businesses. I know math sucks and nobody likes to do math. What we're going to do is there should be, if it's not there already, there will be soon, a spreadsheet in the members area where you can just kind of plug all this information in, and we have the macros there, and they'll just do all those ROI calculations for you. So, if you have it, you can do it real quick when you talk to clients, so, and if not, again, you don't have to do it, but, it's just kind of good to know about this stuff out there. All right, guys, thanks. We'll see you in the next one.